way down here?
Yeah, let's go check it out. We'll probably get a flat tire, but let's see what's over here. Wow, what if we go all the way down here and we find a way to get out of here? That would be fantastic. Another one of those cars, huh? Dude, are we gonna be able to make it out of here? How far does it go? That'd be fantastic if we find a way out of this mess. So see, I see a lot of building materials, so this may or may not be good. Oh man. Of course, a flat tire. Oh no. Where's it at? Oh my God. We hit something gnarly. I should have known. What did I run over? I think it got plugged up. Let's see what we ran over. We're gonna have to postpone this this ride. All right, I'm not feeling as brave as I was. God damn. Let's air this tire up real quick. It's completely flat, man. So I have another tube. I just don't want to be... Let's see what happens here. So this, we do have another tube, and I don't think I will waste my time with Fix-A-Flat. Okay, it's not holding any air. All right. Let me see this hole though. Yeah, there's no way. God damn. So when you got a flat tire on these bikes, it's really hard to walk them out, like wherever you're at. Oh man. All right, well, we're gonna have to figure out a plan here. I should have stopped when I saw the building materials. All right, well, that's it for the video today, folks. might have to just change the tire under the bridge, but I have to do the whole freaking thing. I need to do let's see what we ran over. Who knows in this mess? I should have stopped. So the question is, do we fix a flat? Oh, is this wire? Maybe it was this wire. My tire went right over this wire. Man, we are far back here too. So I've got to hold the back of the bike up because I don't want to mess up the tire. You got to kind of hold the back up a little bit. So I've never changed the tire on this bike before, the tube, but it's the back tire, which always takes a long time for me. So this looks like a pretty hot spot. Like people have been back here doing stuff for a long time. Yeah, we'll just there's that spot over here where there's a little pad I can take the bike onto that's off the sidewalk. I'll just flip the bike over and swap out the tube. I'll put some I probably won't put slime in it because I want to have the slime for an emergency. But I don't know that slime's gonna save us right now. It might. So what happens is, like, if you hit something that's like long, like that wire, which I think is what it was, it'll rip the tube. You know, it doesn't just put a little hole in it. Like, it's gonna tear it. So I don't really want to waste a bottle of slime on something like that. Yeah, I wish I could afford to get that Tannis armor. That's what I need, so I can start going places like this, because this little incident here is going to prevent me from wanting to do anything like this, which is no good. One thing I don't have with me is zip ties. So I have a tube, I have tools. The bike pump, for some reason, only has about half the charge. So I don't know why that is, unless it got left on, or sometimes it gets switched on. But I think if I can get the tube swapped out and then at least get a little bit of air in it, I'll be all right. Then I can ride it over to the store and put more air in it. But see, there's this nice pad right here. It's a good spot. Oh, but they got it open right now. Oh, we'll just change it right here. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and set up camp right here. Call my wife, let her know. We'll go from there. All right, we got everything out. Wow, this thing's a pain so far. The nut with the derailleur guard wouldn't come off, so I disconnected the fender so I could rotate the derailleur guard, because the derailleur guard was hitting this. And then I was able to rotate the guard until I could get my wrench in the right position to fit in there. Need a socket is what I need. That's why you got to keep your bike clean. All right, my friends. So I got everything cleaned up. I need to buy another tube. All right. So I think we're good. I'm gonna have to be careful because so on my electric, you know, the wrench I had, let's turn our headlight on. On the electric, the wrench I had, if it worked, but on this bike, I got this bag of trash that's got a hole in it. All right, so we're good. So yeah, on the electric, the wrench I have in my kit works, you know. But on this one, it kind of doesn't. It gets wedged in between the derailleur guard or whatever it's called. So when you're trying to loosen the bolt or you're trying to tighten the bolt, it's just the wrench hits it and you can't get it off. So what I did is I could get it to spin by hand So I took the bracket for the fender off so I could twist it even further, and then it allowed me to kind of loosen it up enough to get a wrench on it. But I couldn't really tighten it very much because I was running into the same issue. I couldn't get the wrench in there. So yeah, I got it as tight as I could. It was probably just as tight as when I went to take the tire off. So yeah. Anyway, so we're back at it. These things happen. So this guy passed me twice. He's going on his night walk. He passed me right at dusk, and then he passed me again. There's people out here walking their animals. We'll go the other way. Oh, he's going inside here. The secret cave. He had the honeycomb hideout right there. Anyway, so we're good. But we're gonna have to figure out how to see how far that, so that we'll just call it a frontage road. That frontage road is intriguing because I want to see how far it goes. But you could hear me in the video say, as soon as I started getting there, I said it looks like construction stuff. I knew I was going to get a flat, so I was like, I knew it. And as soon as I said it, and then right after I said it, I hit the freaking piece of baling wire. I'm assuming that's what it was, but if I wouldn't have hit that, I would have hit something else. So areas like that, along with the railroad tracks that I want to explore, I've got to figure this out. So, you know, once I get, you know, maybe when the channel gets monetized, you know, I can invest in, you know, maybe some Tannis armor or something, you know, something to make these tires totally just invulnerable to anything. So it's funny, I had the bike upside down, and the tube that the seat goes into goes all the way through, and it's coming out of the bottom, and not coming out of the bottom, it's this hollow tube. It doesn't have a cap on it or anything, so it's just sitting there, just like every time I go through water, it's just splashing into this tube, rusting it out. I'm assuming I'm recording. Let me double stop and make sure here I'm recording. Let me stop over here real quick. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, we're recording, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so that's cool though. At least it's a nice night ride. It's a full moon, man. The moon yesterday coming up over the foothills on my way home, you know, you're not able to catch it with action cameras or your phone, or like how awesome it is. The moon was amazing coming up over the foothills. It when it's coming up right over the peaks, it looks so massive. And I have this memory of riding with my dad one time. We drove to Mexico and we drove to Kingman, Arizona. So when my parents and him divorced, I don't know how old I was, 13, 14. He moved down to LA, and then he moved out to the desert, and he moved to all kinds of different areas. I don't know where he was living at the time. I think he was living in the high desert, like out by Adelanto, and I was still in Tulare County in the Central Valley. And but before they divorced, you know, he needed a car, and he restored his old 58 Ford Fairlane. By restore, I'm meaning to say, like, internally, he got it running. So I think the engine was new, the transmission was new, but, you know, the paint was faded. There was no body damage on it, but, you know, the shocks and springs, or I don't even think they had whatever was on it were shot, you know. So it was, and if you ever driven in a 58 Ford Fairlane, they're massive, you know. It's a boat. It's a huge car. And so I went to visit him, and we were gonna go on this mission, you know. So the first mission we went to was Tecate, Mexico, and spent some time there. And then we went to Kingman, Arizona. So I don't remember if we went to Kingman first or not. And I just have this memory of riding with him in that car on a 2-lane road in the desert at night, and the moon, seeing the moon like that, and remembering like how massive it looked. And we're just in this car, and I'm nervous, I'm kind of anxious, because the car is just like floating, and he's like, you know, turning the steering wheel like this, and the car's just going straight. It's totally crazy, you know. And I'm kind of nervous, but I saw that moon, and then it was like, I was so amazed by that, I just became relaxed and at peace, you know. So then I used to wonder, like, was that just in my imagination? Was the moon really that big, you know? And then when I saw the moon last night, it reminded me of that, you know. I don't think it was quite as spectacular as that moment in time, but it's still a cool memory. So I guess we'll just stick to the nightlife here. So good thing I have a video ready already. I don't know what time it is. It's not very late. It's like 5:30. Probably took me 45 minutes to do that because I couldn't get that nut off. I was struggling with that. I was definitely struggling with getting that nut off. I wasn't sure what I was gonna be able to do. You know, the last thing I want to do is have somebody rescue me. That's like, but I couldn't. I had what I needed. So what I'll do is find an old socket, an old 3/8 drive at work, and a socket to fit, and I'll put that in my bag, and then I'll keep I have an adjustable wrench that I use, and then I have 2 sets of Allen like hex keys. I have like this. Hi. How's it going?
I will have you investigated for life.
Okay. turn, just turn, just turn. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I better text my wife and tell her I'm on my way. Yeah, for them to come get me would have been a mess. Talking like getting the kids in the car. Probably take 25-30 minutes to get to me, and then from there folding up my bike, putting it in the car, and then driving back and during rush hour, like, or not rush hour, during the mass freeway freaking traffic jam on the 55. That would have been total nightmare. Before I did that, I would have walked to my work with my bike and probably caught the bus or the shuttle and then just rode the gravel bike tomorrow. It worked out okay. It's nice riding out here at night anyway, like I already said once. Man, my tire was, I should have showed you guys the tube. Maybe I did, I don't know. The inside of my tire was just soaked with slime. The whole thing, and the tube was just like this, just soaked. It was all green. And so the other thing I have to add in my little go bag is rags. That's one thing I don't have, is I don't have rags. I'll wait till this guy goes. Oh, he's turning left. It always bugs me when people turn left across a bunch of lanes. I always try to just turn right-handed turns, but maybe that's like a OCD thing. So one thing I see in Orange County, it's probably like this in every city, but one thing I definitely see a lot of in Orange County is people turning, like, no matter how much traffic there is, and if people are making a left like that, people turning into the turning lane. So they'll pull out into the turning lane, and you think they're gonna pull out in front of you, and then they just end up in the turning lane, and they cruise in the turning lane until they can jump into the regular lane. That's probably one of the more popular moves. Look at my hands. That's from the slime. Oh, okay, latex gloves too. All right, so gloves, rags, socket, and a ratchet is what I need. And I need to buy another tube. I also want to buy a crate, like a milk crate or something, to bolt to the back of the rack. So I got my little secret spot over here. Go back here real quick. there's somebody right there. Usually not this lit up. Alright, let me go over here real quick. So it's gonna be a long ass video. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. Alright, guys and girls. I haven't heard from Storm in a while. I wonder if she still watches the channel. I guess I haven't put any videos out in 2 days. That might be why. I love it out here right now. It's so awesome. Our Bishop in Maine. Oh, nice. There's another one of those dumb cars. It's not the car's fault. I should have went. We got a bunch of cars piling up behind us now. Jump over to the sidewalk. To jump across here. Let's see. Lots of cars, lots of cars. Oh, she's gonna let me go. Hoping nobody's coming this way. Jeez, never mind. Smell fire, garbage fire. the crosswalk. The Adventures of OC Commuter. I rarely go down this street. Car coming behind me. Alright, we're gonna turn on Lacy. Hopefully make it across here. We're in the bike lane. Oh, that guy was not watching where he's going at all. Let's check out this rowdy crew up here. Hopefully they don't have any booby traps set up. Whoa, that was a booby trap. There was a bunch of freaking like pins on the ground, like the type of pins you pin to your jacket. That's crazy. That was a booby trap. It's probably a bad spot to ride through as well. With that. Alright, we're gonna stop here real quick. Ooh. That's almost how we were gonna get home today. I would have had to take the Octo Shuttle to the train. Alright, this bus is backing up. I wonder how far they're backing up. Just enough to turn out of here. Watch out for people popping out from behind these. Shouldn't really be riding a bike through here this time of day. There's early in the morning, it's not bad, but there's probably a lot of people out here right now. Wow, look at this fountain. This fountain is amazing. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's go let's check out their new parking lot. So this is where the new train, what's it called? Is it called I guess just a train. The train that goes to Garden Grove. Rail line. Really bad heartburn. All right, so we're gonna roll through Logan as usual. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go straight. This is still Logan, but we're gonna go straight and go to 17th Street and go on Santiago, because that dirt road that I ride on, I don't know if it's, they probably closed the gate, so I won't be able to get through. So if I go this way, I could cross on the 17th Street. We're gonna get me ran over by a freaking diesel. It's a flat tire zone over here too. Wow, what's back here? Let's go see. Night Star Towing. So this is JR Transportation. They've got a fueling station right here. CFN this place. Go in there and get your fuel. So I think I need to get on the other side. I don't think this is the freeway entrance right here. And I've got a car coming behind me, so we're gonna go ahead and go on this side. I don't think there's a, oh, I guess there is a sidewalk right there. But we'll jump up onto this one right here. So I didn't even look to see if that tube was ripped. I'm sure it was, for that amount of slime to be out everywhere. Yeah, so I wouldn't have been able to cross right there. I would have had to go over to Santiago and cross. I guess I could have done that. Huh. Maybe I should have done that. Still can, but all these cars are turning right here. All these cars are coming off the freeway. We'll just wait for this endless light here. I don't know, I'm about ready to go. What's that car waiting for? Why is that car not going? We're gonna go this way. This is taking too long. If you want to wait for me, you can wait for me, but you don't have to. I've never gone on this side ever. It's actually a lot safer because I usually cross the freeway on the other side and people can turn right into it. This freeway cleared up, but we could just jump right in with these guys. Let's see. Oh, we got a homeless person walking with a sign right here. Okay, after this car, we should be able to go. Yeah, oh shoot. Oh, that was close. All right, out of the chaos. It wasn't really chaos, just dark. Just gotta hope people see me. Hopefully my camera isn't crooked. Even when it's crooked, the videos don't look too bad. Here, I'm stopping, you're on the right. You're really gonna wait for me? Okay. Yeah. So 38 minutes. So this video, we'll start the video at the that dirt path when I got the flat tire. We'll call the video "Curiosity Killed the Commuter." We're gonna put our super light on. You should wear reflective clothing when you're jogging, by the way. Turn on our super light. There we go. So I had this light on for a long time when I was fixing the bike. Got a baseball game going. Detour. Oh, we gotta take the... Do we have to take the detour? I want to see what's going on in the construction zone. I don't know what they're doing over here. I guess just putting in retaining walls. Maybe I'm hoping they're building some kind of a structure. What's crazy is they were digging out like so much stuff. So like it looked like they were like digging out a foundation or something. So I wonder what used to be here. Oh yeah, look at. Can't see it with my bright light. Let's turn the light off real quick. Interesting. So I have some compaction equipment down there. So, oh wow, there's a huge drain pipe coming out too. They've got it capped. I wonder what they are building here. That's where Adam the Woo crashed. There used to be a metal slide that went down right here, and he tried to ride down the slide on his beach cruiser, which he did good. He made it to the bottom, but at the bottom where all the sand, there's a bunch of sand from people sliding down and disturbing the dirt for so many years. It's like 4 or 5 inch sand, and so when he hit the sand, it tacoed his rim. They did a did an endo over the handlebars. He slammed pretty hard. This archery group here having a meeting. All right, into the Badlands. Bike shop's open. Wow, that moon looks great. Wow, it is so orange. Yeah, we'll stay on the Santiago Creek Trail so I can ride towards the moon. It's starting to get cold. It's probably about 50, probably about 58, 55. Let's go up here and see if there's any gypsies hanging out. Gypsies. A couple of them up against a tree. They're all out and about right now. Usually in the afternoons, like right up there where I was just looking, there's a massive group of travelers. Yeah, I'm not glad I got a flat, but I kind of am, because this ride is so nice. All right, I'll dodge your dogs, don't worry, buddy. I don't want to disturb your animals. I'm not supposed to be on the sidewalk. What do we got over here? A little gangster activity. Now, I can't imagine how heavy the regular size fat tire bikes, like what are they? I don't know how big those tires are. 26 inch, 20, and then I think 27.5, something like that. I can't imagine how heavy those wheels are. Like, I was used to taking the wheels off my XP, which those are 3-inch tires. These 4-inch tires are significantly heavier, but this bike isn't any heavier than the electric. It just feels like it. So when I'm trying to like pull up a curb, pull the front end up a curb, or move the bike, pick up the bike and move it around, it feels a lot heavier, but it's really not. I guess the frame on the electric is probably a little more robust. I don't know. Smell skunk. I've seen a lot of skunks this year. I went out to take the trash out last week, and there were skunks on my patio, and they took off running down my sidewalk. And then I went outside. I got my kids, of course, and then we went outside to kind of find them, and I saw them run into some bushes next door, and then they ran across the street into the neighbor's house across the street, into their bushes, and then sure enough, thought I heard something. Yeah, I did. All right. And so sure enough, the neighbor comes home right when the skunks went into their bushes, which were right at the entryway. And I'm standing out there with I think with my daughter, actually. I don't think the boys came out, but they're like looking at me like, what are you doing? I was like, hey, just let you guys know, skunks are in your guys' bushes, so be careful. So maybe some people, maybe it's a good thing that I didn't post videos for a couple days. Maybe people are going back and looking at some of my older stuff. Yeah, that moon is great. So I wonder how far that guy can get on his gas-powered scooter. Can you imagine that? That's why I need, like, you know, I talk about reviewing bikes, which is definitely what I want to do. Even regular bikes. Like if somebody said, like, we'll sponsor you, but you need to exclusively ride pedal bikes and we'll sponsor you, I would say yes, like quick. But yeah, if they were going to give you like the bike and like gear and different, you know, different products to, you know, try out, you know, packs and, you know, water bottles and different types of lights and different types of tubes and tires, and that'd be so awesome. That's the dream right there. But if I could ever generate some extra money, like it would be fun getting different types of vehicles to ride to work on. Like, can you imagine how cool that would be to ride a gas-powered scooter to work? 12 miles, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I almost published a video from last year on the electric, and I was coming back from work and I was listening to, it's back when I used to listen to music when I rode. I had a little speaker I would carry with me, and I'd always be playing music, and it was one of those videos, and I still have it. If you want to see it, I'll send it, or I'll publish it. It's already loaded on there. But man, I was really just a nuisance on the road. Like, I still ride on Main Street, you know, on the side, but